Vijay Drakoi. I will speak now.
Hey there. I'm really sorry to bother you, but do you mind if I sit down here? Thank you. This might be the only place in the entire food court that actually has a place I can sit down. That's better. I've been stooping and crouching around for hours. I don't think they built this convention center with 10-foot-tall demons in mind. You're here for the convention too, right? Oh, never mind. I didn't see your badge lanyard there. Ooh, gold level badge, no less. High roller. You here for the full duration? Me too. Wouldn't miss this convention for the world. I've been coming here since the very first one. Back when they held it in Ohio. It was a lot smaller then. Don't mind me eating while I talk. I have been on my claws all afternoon with neither food nor rest, and I absolutely must be fed. No. Far be it from me to keep you from your food. Let us eat and speak together like two civilized beings, and enjoy this break from the hustle and bustle of the convention. Say, what have you got there? It looks tasty. Me? Why, I got the only sort of meal that will satisfy somebody of my, size and appetite. The triple cheese reactor meltdown from Kaiju Burger. I love that place. It's the only restaurant I know of where you can just walk in and order a cheeseburger with enough calories to kill a water buffalo. Hells yeah, I'm gonna eat the whole thing. That and a side of blubber nuggets. You have no idea the kind of appetite I've worked up today. How do I... Oh, you mean with all the teeth and everything. Just takes a bit of practice. There's a reason I don't order soup when I'm out in public. But a giant burger is easy enough. And the blubber nuggets, those are just bite-sized and tasty. Makeup. Oh, yeah, no, it's not gonna smear. It, sits a little too deep in the skin for that. I'm not worried about it. You will tell me, though, if I get any food stuck to my face. I'd be so dreadfully embarrassed if I wound up walking around the convention rooms with a messy face. Even more so if one of the others saw me like that. Others, yeah. Others like me. I'm part of a group. I mean, we don't all look alike. Quite a diverse bunch, actually. If you keep your eyes peeled, you might spot all 7 of us, just wandering around the place. Except for Golachka. She will definitely not be wandering. She just finds a place to stretch out and lounge, while people stand in line to feed her grapes and take pictures with her. She has made a lifestyle out of appearing unmotivated. Questions? Yeah, sure. I love answering questions. Fire away. What am I? Normally I'd say that should be fairly obvious, but at a convention like this, you see all types, and there's a lot of variety this year. But there should be a lot of glaring hints. I play into a number of artistic stereotypes. 10 feet tall, leathery red wings, Cloven hooves, red skin, fangs, horns, criminally handsome. Charisma for days. Close. Really close. Sort of. Not the devil, in the sense you're probably thinking of, just a devil. No, I'm not going to take your soul. I mean, unless it's a very sincere offer, in which case I've got some paperwork up in the hotel room. Oh, nothing. Unless... Just kidding. Sometimes I get a little carried away with the whole evil red devil thing. Let me know if I start leaning into the part too heavily. Prosthetics. The legs, that's kind of difficult to explain. It's, let's call it a proprietary process. I'm not quite at liberty to say just exactly how they're made. They're really flexible though. I can get almost anywhere in this place, though the hallways are a little claustrophobic, and going up and down stairs is a whole entire process. I tried it once, and although I got the hang of it, the stairs in this building are problematic when you're this freaking huge. Especially if I meet someone going up when I'm going down. Yeah, I use the elevators a lot. I prefer the one down at the south end of the building now. That's the one by the parking garage, and it's got a lot more room in it, which I need. Surprisingly, no. You'd think with the wings and teeth and everything, it would take me hours to get ready for a day in the convention hall. But I've got things down to a system, and I do a lot of the preparation before we even get to the hotel. No, I sleep like this. Saves a whole lot of maintenance time. Washing up is a complicated process at the hotel. Only 2 of us can even fit in the showers they have up in our suite of rooms. They're a bit on the small side. Sponge baths for days, and we go through a lot of towels. Room service is usually pretty cool with us though. We treat them right. Yeah, there's 7 of us. I think I might have mentioned that. We've kind of got a loose theme going, you know, that whole 7 deadly sins thing. We don't carry it to extremes though. Violence isn't a good thing to be throwing around at a cosplay convention. And as for lust, that's for consenting adults behind closed doors, to put it delicately. Me? I represent pride, of course. I'm the only one in our group who's handsome enough to pull it off. Tell you what, I'll give you some pointers so you know what to look for when you're walking around the convention. The fellow portraying Greed looks like a greasy, creepy old man with a giant cloth sack on his back. Only he's got too many fingers and too many teeth, and his skin is that color most folks associate with an impending heart attack. His thing here is trying to collect up all the free promotional materials and event swag he can get his claws on, and he carries it all around in that sack. He's pretty chill after hours, though. Wrath, she's the big tall one with blue skin and a perpetual scowl. If you don't see the skin first, you'll probably notice the blue hair and the giant spiked club she's carrying around. She always looks like she's about to turn someone into wallpaper, but she's a sweetie. And you ought to see her at the after-hours rave on the last night the convention is open. You can't see it in regular light, but under the black lights in the rave room, you can see she's covered in fireglow tattoos. Envy is the crouchy little green gremlin-looking guy in our group. He's the only one of us besides Galachka who can fit into the room showers. Lucky bastard. He runs around the convention talking trash about other people's outfits. But the way he does it is so absurdly comical that nobody gets mad. He'll sometimes do it right to your face, and the only thing you'll want to do is pat him on the head and tell him he's adorable. Which he pretends to hate, but we all know he loves it. Lust is... well, you'll know them when you see them. They look good, appealing. It's a little hard to describe. Everyone sees them a bit differently. They have a way of attracting attention and just seeming to have the most desirable physical attributes you can think of. Really fun to go drinking with, though. Once they get a few beers in, they will say the most outrageous things. And they're always a hit at the after parties and the rave. Gluttony is the one you really want to keep an eye out for. He looks like a shaved bear. No, I mean that literally. He looks like a grizzly bear without the gristle. Fleshy, bear-shaped, and big. Almost always eating something, as you'd expect. But he's also perpetually doing things like handing out gift cards to restaurants in the food court, or setting up a massive tab at a food kiosk so everyone who goes there eats free all day. Naturally, he's pretty popular with the perpetually almost broke convention crowd. I mean, with the prices they have on everything at the food court, right? Galachka likes him, though. Yeah, Galachka's the last one on our list of sins. She's the embodiment of sloth. She'll find the most comfortable place in the main hall and just sort of sprawl out there and invite people to bring her food while she just hangs out. Sometimes she lets people feed her, and sometimes she feeds other people while they lay down and relax. Sort of a big cuddle pile sometimes. She's good at cuddling and feeding people. One of the perks of having 4 arms. She can give a scalp massage to 2 different people while feeding French fries to a 3rd, all the while signing autographs with her remaining free hand. It's quite a sight to see. I can't tell you exactly how the 4 arms thing works. That's a question for Galachka herself. But you could certainly ask her when you find her. You really ought to try finding all 7 of us, actually. Tell you what, we'll count this chance lunch meeting as you finding me. Gotta start somewhere, right? Watch this. Neat trick, isn't it? A little bit of sleight of hand I learned, just for conventions like these. For some reason, people are a lot more willing to buy into the idea of a giant red devil walking around if you could do things like pull a coin out of thin air. And you should see what I can do with a deck of cards. But this coin now, it's solid brass and it's got a profile view of my smiling, handsome face. You keep this coin and take good care of it. There's a quest attached. Find each of the other 6 of my strange little group of demons and show them the coin you got from me. Then chat with them for a bit. I promise none of them are all that scary, and they'll each give you a coin of their own. Collect all 7 by the end of the day, and take them up to the reception desk at the main entrance. The desk clerk will give you a special room key card. It's a key to the VIP suite on the top floor. The Carcery Club, we've been calling it. It's joined down to the suite of rooms me and my friends got for the convention. we've spared no expense. And once the main convention closes down for the day and everyone's going back to their rooms for a much-needed rest and cleanup, that's when we start getting things ready for the nighttime VIP party. It's got a little bit of everything going on. A less crowded version of the convention at large, and a more relaxed and interactive experience. And the whole quest for coins thing. It helps us ensure that the people who get in have passed the collective test of vibes, especially from sloth, wrath, and pride. Those three are the best of us at sussing out the chillest and most interesting people at events like this, especially Galachka. She's even more of a people person than I am. So yeah, you find all 7 of us, pass the conversational vibes test and collect up all the coins, and win access to the Carcery Club VIP party suite. We keep that party going until there's no one left standing. Although the party isn't always what one might expect for a convention party. We get up to some pretty crazy dickens for sure sometimes, but some nights it's way more chill. And really, depending on who shows up, anything could happen. One night last year, Wrath was up until dawn kicking everyone's ass at Mario Kart. Lust set up a game of spin the bottle, and then they turned out the lights and snuck out on the balcony for the world's longest cigarette break. And Galachka was talking philosophy with a bunch of Warhammer nerds for so long last night that they almost missed their first game session this morning. I think she was really leaning into the sloth angle on that one. Subtle, but effective. Me, I just like to walk around and chat with everyone. Make sure everybody's getting exactly what they need and see to it that the party stays fun and interesting. I take a personal pride in seeing things like that going smoothly. You've got a good ear for details. The others mostly go by their persona names as it makes things easier. Besides, names are secret things full of power. But Galachka is free with the use of her own. My name? Tell you what, you collect all 7 of those coins and show up at the Carcery Club after hours, and I just might tell you, lots of people would jump at such a quest just for that one reward. But regardless, I highly suggest making the effort. You'll know the rest of my people when you see them. Collect the coins, claim your key, and show up to the VIP suite after hours. I guarantee you'll have one hell of a time. See you later.